the workshop that I facilitated for Manna Resources Development Center was a strategic planning process for Manna Resources Development Center, and it was at their own instance. They wanted to look into their future, to know, to come up with specific plans and projects that they can work on so that it will help them to be focused. And the main aim is that it will help them to remain focused, because when you're doing the strategic planning process, you come up with the vision and the mission of the organization. In fact, you come up with values which are the foundational for any organization to step on. And Manna Resources has done this, and this is quite good. Organizations that have vision, that have mission, are likely more to succeed in the future than those who don't have a vision and a mission. And for the fact that Manna Resources has a vision and a mission, they are focused. And I'm happy to say that they have started implementing these plans, and this is a good sign that many good things are on their way coming.
Manna Resources coordinates its activities from these premises.
I think I'm fortunate to be in one of the pioneering staff of MRDC. We've been together, we've been to several workshops and many talk shows together. It's really challenging. Went out to the fields to see there are still many people who haven't known their rights. They don't know that there are some privileges they are to enjoy. And knowing Manna Resources, we are out to empowering the youth and the women. Knowing fully well what the country is, we try to make them look down on white-collar jobs and make them understand that they have an abundance sitting on. All they need to do is just pick what they are sitting on and harness it for a better living.
For effective project implementation, Manna Resources embarks on sensitization visits to communities, where heads of such communities are visited first, as they are the gateways to the people. Though breaking through the communities to gain acceptance is sometimes tough, but when entry is successful, it comes with enormous support, physically, morally, and financially too.
The premises was donated to us by Lieutenant General Jeremiah Hussein. He has allowed us to use the premises for the office. So far, this is the first part. He has promised to give us additional rooms, so we hope we might end up having the whole complex to ourselves.
Where people have to come all the way from Mabudi to Jos, and sometimes they have just barely enough money to make it to Jos. Then you have to now fund them from your pocket and then send them to, look for. We had a doctor that was really, really nice, a doctor who was willing to see them. We send them to the doctor, he sees them, and then we have to give them transport money back. I mean, you can do that for a few people, but when it goes into hundreds, you just can't do it. So our main initial need now is we want to build up a health center. We've already identified a doctor that would work in that place, and we need to get some other health officials like nurses and HIV trained doctors to work there. So it's a question of funding. The building is going to be quite expensive, so we have to now go out and solicit for funding to build this health center. That's going to be like a resource center to take care of people with HIV.
Definitely we know finance is a major part of it. It's a challenge, because all what we are doing is to try to build up. If we go around the office accommodation we have now, we will see that the furnishings are scanty. And for us trying to train people, we need things like projectors, we need more computers, we need even vehicles, because we are working in the communities. And you discover that the communities where we are working in, they're hard to reach areas. especially during the rains, they are inaccessible. So you need strong vehicles. What we have now is just a Nissan, which is almost run down. It's flat for the horizon, I mean for the areas where we are penetrating. So we need projectors, we need even cameras, you know, scanning machines and all that. We need quite a lot. We need quite a lot. And even as staff, we are unable to really employ the caliber of staff we would want. Why? Because we can't afford to pay the salary we would want to. For now, we have just about 6 staff. We have branch offices in Lantern North and Lantern South, and we have field officers there. The offices are not they're not even furnished at the moment. Yes, and then we have some volunteers here and a secretary. So for the type of job we are into, we really need a lot of assistance.
The task to achieve maximum results can really be difficult, but with acceptance can as well be fun. Clearly, Manna Resources is determined to restore hope and improve the quality of life of the underprivileged individual and their various communities. This task has just begun, and with your support, the vision will be realized.